Get him, Bogey. Go get him. Get him. Go get him.
Happy New Year's, everybody. We are making a special appearance here at Retropug's Arcade. Now let's descend into the madness. This is Scott's Retropug game room. Yep, he's got signage. This game room has a phenomenal arcade vibe. Check this out.
Hey!
What's up, dude?
What's going on? What are you doing here?
Well,
oh my God!
I'm helping.
Hey, you are always helping.
Dude, look at this.
Well, the name Retropug, we used to have pug dogs constantly, and the arcade cannot get any more retro than this, so I merged the two, and Retropug was born. Retropug's Arcade is the birth child, and I've just loved all these games over the years, and little by little started collecting them, and it's turned into what it is today. So over the past couple years, this has evolved, and one of the big issues was we had a flood, and the sump pump broke, water, oh my God, everywhere. All this stuff had to be moved and shifted. It was a nightmare. But I'm happy to say it's back in its true arcade form with more games working now than previously. So I'm excited. It's really come together well. One of the coolest new things that's been added to the arcade is the Mega Cade. And this is my 50-inch screen, MAME cabinet, if you will, but it plays 66,000 games. The thing's massive. It's got LED buttons that light up. It's got an active marquee that shows the different games as they scroll through. The thing's phenomenal. 4 players at once and guns, everything in the world on this massive Tron-themed game, and I love it. It's been so cool. So ultimately, the control panel is all LED blinky, they call it, and so the buttons and joysticks all can have RGB colors. The trackball glows. It's got a real smooth feel to it. It actually responds really well to a lot of the regular trackball games. You can play all the classics as close as you can get to not having a classic in this one machine, and that's what I wanted for the rest of the games I don't have. Now, I'm really proud of my Williams row. I mean, I've got my Stargate, my Joust, Robotron, and of course Defender, one of my favorites, Sinistar, Bubbles. But I gotta say, Defender is my favorite game. That's the one for me that started it all. And I can remember as a kid playing this in a drugstore, putting my quarter up on the top, waiting my chance, and I tell you what, I just fell in love with that game, and that has to be my favorite game. Watch what it does. You ready?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yep.
Watch.
Oh, wow.
That was a lot of humans.
How many?
There's like 7. What makes my Defender unique is I have the actual marquee signed by Eugene Jarvis, the creator of Defender, Robotron, many other games. Matter of fact, he signed my Robotron as well. And I just love the fact that the guy that brought so much joy to me with this game actually now has a little piece of it signed on top of it, and that's awesome. Well, what I think that also makes my arcade a little bit special is all the memorabilia, the little trinkets, the little things that you'll see on top of the machines. I'm an avid garage sailor, so I find lots of cool stuff through the summer, and I'm like, ooh, that would look good in the arcade. Neons, to me, make a huge difference, and just having all these neons, having all this just stuff come together with the little things on top, this and that, kind of brings it all together, and I just think it enhances the overall arcade experience. The Pac-Man roller skates were at a thrift store, and I have a Pac-Man. I gotta have Pac-Man roller skates, so stuck them on top. I think it's awesome up there. You know, stuff like that's cool. You'll notice a lot of plush characters, South Park, Donkey Kong, various ones, and I don't know, to me it just looks right down here, kind of sit them on top of the games. Friends and family have seen my arcade evolve over the years, but I love when that person comes over that's never seen it, and they come down the stairs and their eyes just go, what the heck? And they see all this stuff at once for the first time. I love that reaction. I love the feeling of they feel like they've stepped back in time, and I can just see it on their face, and I love that. So my pinball machines have evolved as well, and my first one was Funhouse, and what a great game. I didn't even realize how great that game was until I spent hours on it and playing it, but picked up that one, got my Creature from the Black Lagoon. I've had various ones over the years, but then I went the route of South Park and Simpsons, my only new game in the whole collection of pinballs. I've recently acquired a Family Guy, and I love even Roller Coaster Tycoon. All these games kind of come together as a fun kind of, you know, combination of all these things that I love. One thing that was really exciting was when I first acquired my Simpsons pinball party, brand new, delivered, comes up on a big box truck. They bring it, it's in the cardboard, and I'm like, oh my God, a brand new, never played pinball is being delivered to my house. That was a great moment for me, and that's still in this collection after 15 years, so pretty cool. I know in this day and age you can emulate everything, but some games you just can't play them the same without that original control panel that was on that game, and that's one of the things that makes certain ones. Defender is not Defender without the control panel. You just can't play it that way. The two-way joystick is different than most. It doesn't feel the same. Games with trackballs, games that just have that unique control scheme need to be in that format to truly experience them. Okay, so in another one, for example, Discitron, I mean, an up and down spinner, what game uses that? There's just nothing like that. So unless you have that kind of control, you can't experience that game the same way. Triggers versus just regular fire buttons and joysticks. I mean, Carnival, you have to have guns. You can't play that without guns. It's not the same game. And just different things like that really make a difference in your gameplay. I love Mad Planets, and having a spinner, trigger, joystick combo. I mean, that game with the sounds, something about the Gottlieb sounds, they're just amazing. And with that control scheme, you can really experience it the way it's meant to be. Now, Stun Runner, I love this game. You don't see it that often. And, you know, it's that combination of futuristic racing, and I just love the way the gameplay is. Plus, it's got many different modes if you dig into it. You can see how many stars you can run over, the speed, the timing. It just, the sound effects, the whole control scheme, it's just, I love that futuristic tunnel swirling around. I mean, it's just amazing. Last year, one of the cool things I got to do was go to the Chicago Pinball Expo. And I mean, I had a blast. I got to play things I never would see or get a chance to play. Got to meet so many cool people. Actually, I met Todd Tuckey. I met Frank. I mean, just so many different people that are in the industry. And actually, Arcade Hollywood got a shot of me getting my autographed picture from Todd, and it was pretty cool. Here it is.
I'll put it in the pile. You know what I'll do?
I like it. I like it.
I like
Now I have to add down here. You better keep watching.
Awesome, Todd.
You better.
Scott, you got any thoughts? You just
I'm just excited.
Dude.
I'd like to thank the Academy. No,
that's
thank you very
a
much.
big thing. That's a very big thing.
That was
awesome.
That was a pretty good comeback.
It was.
Yes, yes. I like it.
We're having a lot of fun signing.
Hey, this is awesome. So you never know where this arcade's going to go from here. It just constantly keeps evolving. But I appreciate you stopping by today. And I'll tell you what, this is a great hobby, and I'm so lucky to be involved in it. Keeping the humans safe.
All right, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Arcade Hollywood. Special thanks to my good friend Scott at Retropug's Arcade for welcoming us into his awesome game room. Also wanted to give a special shout out to Todd Tuckey at TNT Amusements. We have some great content with Todd coming in future episodes. Once again, wanted to give a huge shout out to my good friend Mike Miller and his band Origami for providing me with all the amazing music for this channel. You can check him out at origami.tumblr.com. Coming soon to Arcade Hollywood, we will have the Pinball Expo 2018 All Access movie, the Arcade video series, the Arcade Update episode, and much more. So stay tuned to this channel. Don't forget you can check me out on Twitter, Arcade Hollywood at Hollywood Arcade. We are also out there on Facebook and Twitch. Please email me with any comments or questions at discohollywood1@gmail.com. Okay, this does it for another episode of Arcade Hollywood. This is a great time to like and subscribe.